What's up, everybody? I'm James Ivy Williams, founder and CEO of Between the Lines Sports, and welcome to our NBA Mock Draft 2.0, presented to you by Between the Lines Sports. Follow us on all social medias at BTL Hoops. Check out our full mock draft on our website at btlhoops.org. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel right now. We're trying to get our numbers up a little bit. Right now, we're sitting around 1,200. Let's get it to 1,500 by the end of the month. It's February 17th. Let's see if we can get it to 1,500 by February 28th. Do us a favor. It won't take you a lot. If you like it, if you don't like it, please subscribe, because hey, you may be able to you may want to comment on how we're doing this horribly wrong, or you may want to give us some feedback on what you think you loved and didn't like about our mock draft. Either way it goes, please subscribe. It helps the numbers up regardless if you like us or don't. So I would just say it takes nothing to subscribe. So if you wouldn't mind, please subscribe. Also, again, BTL Hoops on Instagram and Twitter, www.btlhoops on our website for our full top 60, 1 through 60, first round, second round. And in the meantime, in between time, let's get started going from 10 to 1. These picks are courtesy of Tankathon as of February 16th, 2025. February 16th, 2025. And with the number 10 pick, we have the San Antonio Spurs taking Carter Bryant, freshman out of Arizona, 6'8" forward. If you have not seen Carter Bryant, you should definitely go check him out. He is one of the most meticulous and methodical basketball players I've seen over the past few years. Even when he was in high school, he just goes about his business. Nothing flashy, nothing sexy about his game, but he has really good size. He can hit shots, he can put the ball on the floor, and he can guard multiple positions. Again, if you have not seen him, go check him out. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if we're wrong, because the BTL staff has watched him a bunch of times. We've seen him, we scouted him, we've evaluated him. Go watch him. Tell us what you think. Tell us if you think that he's worthy to be a top 10 pick over some other guys that we have, as we have a new list of top 10 anyways. But tell us what you think. But can put the ball on the floor, can finish through contact, strong frame, guards multiple positions. Just very meticulous about his style of play. I like him because he goes about his business like a professional, in my opinion. I've even thought, like I said, I've thought that since he was in high school, and so he's carried it to Arizona, and I like what he's been doing overall, especially since he's entered the starting lineup as of late. So at the number 10 pick, we've got the San Antonio Spurs taking Carter Bryant out of Arizona. With the number 9 pick, we have the Portland Trail Blazers taking Dink Plate from the Mexico City Capitans from the NBA G League. Dink is an 18-year-old forward, wing, forward, guard. He just kind of plays all over the perimeter. What I like a lot about Dink is that he gets into the lane. He collapses the paint on a regular basis. So he gets to his spots. He can hit floaters, runners, little short jump shots. If he's not looking to score for himself in the lane, he can spray it out to the perimeter for open shots as well. Can see over the top of the defense. Has the ability to guard multiple positions. Extremely athletic. And also, I mean, just for a point of reference, he needs to work on becoming a better floor general because the ball is in his hands a lot. In the NBA, he may not be a primary ball handler, but the ability to run the show for spells or as a primary role, I think it'll be better for him to be able to understand how to run the offense and lead a team overall. But 6'8", long, athletic, can pass it, can facilitate it from the breakdown, getting guys into the lane, as well as making shots on the interior. Has the ability, like I said, to make a three, but needs to be a little bit more consistent with that as well. But at the number 9 pick, we've got Dink Pate from the Mexico City Capitans going to the Portland Trail Blazers. At number 8, we have the Chicago Bulls taking VJ Edgecombe from Baylor. VJ is one of the most athletic and most relentless guards in the country right now in college basketball. He's one of those guys, like, again, athletic, straight line driver, finishes through contact, will finish over you, can hit a jumper, needs to be more consistent with that, obviously, but just ferocious and intentional about getting to the rim, finishing through contact. Excuse me. He's also very active and communicative on the defensive end. He talks. If you're at a game where he's playing, you're going to hear his voice carry over everybody else's voice. So that's one of the things I really love about him, his ability to communicate on the defensive end. Offensively, just athletic, runs the floor, get out in transition, all those things he does very well. So again, if you have not seen him, please go watch him. Tell us what you think. Tell me if we're off. Tell me if there's somebody that you think should be above him or below him. Just tell me what you think about VJ Edgecombe with the number 8 pick going to the Chicago Bulls. At the number 7 pick, we have the Brooklyn Nets taking Derek Queen out of Maryland, 6'10" center freshman. Oh God, like Derek is one of my favorite players, primarily because I don't think there's anybody in college basketball right now that can stop him offensively. I mean, 32 flavors. Whatever, however you want it, he can give it to you, whether it's on the post, mid post, elbow, mid-range jumpers, can step out and hit a three. Really good passer from the post, from the elbow, from the wing, can put the ball on the floor. The cool thing about it is like you look at him and people think that, oh, he's unathletic, he can't do this. Oh, he cooks. He cooks. And if you're guarding him, you need to be prepared. If you're gonna guard him at Fortnite, you need to be prepared for for everything, because wherever you take away, he's got something else for you. He's so skilled, soft hands, good feet, light on his feet. Defensively is the struggle, obviously. He needs to work on his lateral quickness a little bit, but has really good timing, weak side as a help side shot blocker. I think the issue is going to be coverage and pick and roll. But I think offensively, there's not a lot of holes to his game, to be honest. I think if however you guard him, he can get you something different. So again, if you have not seen Derek Queen, go watch him. Maryland freshman, really skilled. And then with the new infusion of like old school bigs in the league, playing a little back to the basket, what a little modern, being able to step out and shoot a three, facilitating through him. I think is a lot to like. And so at the number 7 pick, we've got the Brooklyn Nets taking Derek Queen from Maryland. At the number 6 pick, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers taking Trey Johnson from Texas, 6'6" guard. Trey is an absolute bucket. Bucket. Trey is an absolute bucket. Can put the ball on the floor, go left, go right, pull ups, step backs, mid range, floaters. The thing is this: people think he is a bucket, but he's actually a willing passer. He can see over the top of the defense really well. He does not hog the ball. If somebody's open and he draws attention, he will spray it out and he will drop it off. So that's one of the things I love about him. Also, he has some defensive versatility with a pretty long wingspan, has good lateral quickness, can disrupt passing lanes. So he's got a lot to like. But first things first, he's a bucket. And if you're gonna guard him, you're gonna be in for a long night because he's gonna give it to you as well. So at the number 6 spot, we've got Trey Johnson going to the Philadelphia 76ers out of Texas. At the number 5 spot, we've got the Toronto Raptors taking Asa Newell from Georgia, 6'10" forward freshman. Asa's a modern day big. He does a little bit of everything, but he can step out, pick and pop, hit threes from the top of the key, trail threes, athletic, lob threat, pick and roll lob threat, block shots, active as a rebounder on both the offense and the defensive glass, can switch in on the perimeter and contain a ball handler. There's a lot to like about Asa Newell, like very active modern day big. Good size, good length. Again, block shots, hit shots. I mean, hits threes, catches lobs. What's there not to like about that? That is the modern big right now, and he fits that mold very well. So at the number 5 pick, we've got the Toronto Raptors taking Asa Newell out of Georgia. At number 4, we've got the Charlotte Hornets taking Nolan Traore from Saint Quentin. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. If I apologize before anybody trolls me in my comments, I apologize if I'm saying the name wrong. I said his name right though before we even get going. But Nolan is one of those guys that very strong, very athletic. Calling card is defense, switchable 1 through 3, very strong. Moves well. He can play on ball or off ball. Can shoot the ball from the perimeter a little bit. Gets into the lane. Wants to get downhill though. Is what he really wants to do. He wants to get downhill. Wants to collapse the defense. Wants to finish over the top or through somebody or spread out for an open shot. I like him a lot. Really good size. Very strong frame. He's going to fill out too. But if you see him in person, we've seen him in person a few times. Wiry, strong, like very cut up. But like as he gets bigger and stronger, he's going to be even more impactful on both sides of the ball. So at the number 4 pick, we've got the Charlotte Hornets taking Nolan Traore from France, by the way. At the number 3 pick, we've got the Utah Jazz taking Dylan Harper from Rutgers. Dylan is one of the most highly touted freshman in the country right now. He hits shots, very skilled, elite footwork, finishes well around the rim, very, very strong kid, finishes through contact, finishes over bigs, can hit a three, just skilled, can put the ball on the floor, create space. But likes to dribble through. If he gets his shoulders by you, you really can't get back around because of how big and strong he really is. But a willing passer, especially out of pick and roll pocket passes, hits the opposite corners, all those things is really something you really should like. I know a lot of people have seen Dylan, but if you haven't really evaluated him and dove deep into how he plays, go watch him. Just look at the things that he does well. The footwork is elite, the shot making ability is impeccable, and the ability to finish through contact with this frame is something that is sought after very, very heavily by NBA teams for sure. At the number 2 pick, Before we even go here, I don't listen. Actually, you know what? Comments. Put them in the comments. We have a change to our number two pick. With the number two pick, we have the New Orleans Pelicans taking Cooper Flag from Duke. Cooper is the ultimate Swiss Army knife in college basketball right now. Whatever you want Cooper to do, he can do. He's an elite defender. He passes well. He looks to pass and facilitate to his teammates. Can guard all the positions. Right, can guard a position. His jump shot is steadily improving. He's hitting threes with consistency. He's shooting with confidence, making pull up jumpers from the mid range, getting downhill in straight line drive scenarios, attacking closeouts. There's a lot to love about Cooper Flag. And again, before you guys say anything, I don't dislike Cooper Flag. I love him actually, but I feel like this is a good spot for him right here at the number two spot going to the New Orleans Pelicans. But like, just go watch him. Go watch him if you haven't. I'm sure most of you have because he's the guy to watch right now, right? But Cooper Flag is the number two pick going to the New Orleans Pelicans. And with the number one pick, our new number one in our mock draft 2.0 is none other than Ace Bailey from Rutgers. You may ask me, why do we move Ace Bailey to the number one spot? The primary reason that we moved Ace Bailey to the number one spot from the number two spot last month is his scoring ability. I think Ace is one of the most versatile and elite scorers in this draft class. It's NBA ready right now, and it's one of the things that we talked about is I don't think convincingly that Cooper is going to catch up to him offensively. While the other side is, I think while Cooper is much better defensively than Ace, I think Ace has the ability and has shown steadily improvements on the defensive end. But Ace can mid range, left shoulder, right shoulder, fadeaways, put it on the floor, attack the rim, athletic, rebound, push and transition, hits threes. I mean, everything. He needs to work as a facilitator to get it off a little bit better. But I think when he plays with better players overall, top to bottom, I think his ability to pass and read passing lanes will definitely take place. But offensively, there's a lot to love about him, and the the steady defensive improvements that he's made makes him a great choice for the number one spot because as we look at number one spots, we're looking for franchise changers, guys that can do multiple things very well, guys that can score, guys can defend, guys that can impact a team overall. And also, Ace is a really good kid, smart kid. Comes from a basketball family. Mom and dad both played high level Division I basketball. I think mom played at Virginia Tech, dad played at the University of Houston. So Ace, there's a lot to love about Ace. Like again, this is basketball pedigree. And I think that at the number one spot, this is a steal. This is a franchise changer, in my opinion, for the Washington Wizards. So at the number one pick, we have the Washington Wizards taking Ace Bailey out of Rutgers. And that is our top 10, right? And if you want to see the full list, 1 through 60, please go to our website at www.btlhoops.org, www.btlhoops.org. Follow us on all social medias at BTL Hoops. And lastly, please like, comment, and subscribe. Whether you hate this or love this, please comment. I don't care. I don't take offense because you know what? It takes a lot to get on camera and to tell people what you think and give people the option to judge you. I don't. So please tell me what you think. I encourage the feedback. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. But after you comment, subscribe, please subscribe. Because again, we got another one of these coming next month, and a month after that, and a month after that. On top of that, check out some of our content on our website. Check out some of our content on our social medias at BTL Hoops. So please, by all means, good or bad, right or wrong, tell us what you think. Tell us what you think. In the meantime, in between time, we'll talk to you guys soon. Until next time, peace.